Right, do we have transcoding?
We do.
Right, do we have transcoding?
We do.
Right, do we have... We also have repeating forever echo. Which is always a lot of fun. Yes, hello, welcome, and... to the stream. How the devil are you all? I'm social mediaing. Don't worry, I'll be with you in a moment. I was hoping to publish a proper edited and recorded video today, but YouTube is still fussing with it. For want of a better description, yeah. Right, Bookface. Bookface number 2. Yeah, it's uploaded, but it seems to be... Yeah, it seems to be stuck at 1080 for some reason. I may try re-uploading. The video is 1440. I've double-checked the actual file. That's perfectly okay. Right, okay then. Time to get into game, I think. So I was thinking, possibly, getting DIO done this evening. We'll have this screen. Yes, there you go. Hello. Yes, it's me. Me and the housefly, apparently. Where the hell's he come from? I hate starting the stream and not having transcoding, because then I have to restart it anyway, but I think it bounces people off the view account or something. Oh, I did have... what have I got? I'm missing the blue, aren't I? Might be worth going and looking for a blue. Let's go to the live screen. Yeah, I've got a bag with the parts for Vortex, which obviously you do at the very end. Kind of hoping for maybe some armor parts from this, a cloak. The other parts I have a few of, but it's back armor really. I'd like something a little better. It's the technicians, isn't it? The blue guys that drop it. But I struggle in there if I can't heal on this too. And some of the... is it the engineer type NPCs do completely kill you by draining all your nano skills completely. Yes, they do. Right. So I am early again. Mainly because reasons. I was sort of just sat about waiting to start the stream and thought, well, just start the stream then. You know, why faff about? Yes, and my good old faithful cup of tea in the corner there. I do need to trim my beard at the very least, trim it possibly. Cut it down a lot shorter than it is. It's getting warm again here in the UK, so yeah. Right, okay, so where are my Neretva? There's my Neretva thingy. Which one do I want? I want blue. Gate A, maybe? Soto Mohoney, hello from Omni 3. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Also, Omni Spy. Right, any of the blue guys in here? I'm kind of hoping so. Is it a little dark on stream, or can you guys see okay? Yep, here we go. We got ads already. Feel quite squishy on this tune, especially after logging in and playing my keeper the other night. And besting all the diners in Inferno. Yes, and the scary spider. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Yeah, the only one I'm missing is blue. So it would be nice to get blue if I can. Who have we got down here? These are just operators, are they? I can't see what colour his uniform is. It's not blue, though. So I'm trying to be selective about the mobs I'm grabbing, basically. Obviously, we've got to deal with these dudes. Unless you want to be snared forever. Yeah, so I quite fancy a DIO tonight, but I thought while we're about it, why don't we try and get a little bit of immunity as well? Because reasons. Handy to have on any tune. So I just saw my name then, weirdly. Yeah, never mind. Engineers, these are the ones I hate. Please don't debuff me. This is exactly what he's going to do, and we all know it. Yeah, immediately, and... Oh, I still managed to heal, though. Can you guys see okay on the stream? You're not allowed to loot these remains. What? Someone must have almost killed him. And then died, maybe. Engineers. You're an operator. I want the blue ones. Technician. Oh, got one on me already. Oh, yes, technician. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you for the thoughtful gift. Come on, lucky blue. Yes. What are the odds? Right, so I've got the parts I need to get immunity. Technically speaking, all I need now is a team to go do DIO. And, yeah, we'll be good. A little early yet for some. I remember when Omnitech offered immunity to all clans. And we returned the favour. Yes, the amnesty. I remember it well. I still have thousands of little leaflets that say, "You have just made a mistake. However, we will forgive you." Which was kind of cool. It was quite funny. I don't have them on this tune, obviously. This tune has only existed since June 20th, I think. Yep, June the 20th at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, DB codes. See if we can pull a little raiding team together. Should be quite interesting. I think we can. I think it can be done. We've done it before. I'm getting a little close to the ground there for my own liking. Yes, I was. Yeah, because I didn't want to run into General Nitrox. Has a tendency to warp you back to him. Yeah, I don't know what leaflet the Omni's got from sided NPCs, but I'm sure they existed. I haven't actually seen a lot of people within Darknet spamming for DIO this week. Makes me think a lot of people are already done with it, or what have you. There is a person down here on a shade. Let's have a look on LFT. Yeah, there's people here looking for it. Put myself on LFT. Sav! And wait for Savic to show up. I've left the message for Sav, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I've already turned the brightness up a little bit, so it just gets milky if you go much higher than that. So waiting for Le Savic to turn up. Yes, we are. Savic and the usual crew. Could be I'm just a little too early for this. I don't know. It is raining. Perfect opportunity for some added effects. The ground is soaking here in the desert. More people's logging in just here. I think I'm a little early, and I think I am. But, you know, I just had the shower and thought, hair's kind of dry enough now. Let's go, kind of thing. Yeah, how long did the amnesty run for? It was a couple of months, wasn't it? Was it a couple of months, or am I misremembering it? Ooh, first aids. 125s. I'm sure I usually use better. How much first aid do I have? Loads. I could go nuts. How much does a 1625? I could do that on this tune. And use a 220 stim, but wow, what the hell? Don't need it for much else. There we go. Nope, we've got a grenade engineer. I think sounds like a grenade from over here. It's got the ooh, nice ocular. Exterminator ocular 271. Has all the toys and an illegally modified dreadlock obliterator, which is grenade, yeah. Gone for a major crit build there. Very cool. I mean, I suppose I could ask to randomly join a team. That could work, I guess. But I was kind of hanging around for maybe Savik to show up. See, the back armour would be nice, since I had 3 in a row on my doctor. The downside being they're all no drop. They should really remove the no drop from the cloak, because then I could just spread them around various tunes, but no, that's too easy. So how is Soto Mahoney this evening? Savik, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Well, you can see where I am. kind of wanting to do a bit of DIO. You fancy a bit of DIO? Are you up for it? Yeah, it's DIO week, yeah. All week since Monday. Yay, Savik! That's Savik's first thing she does when she comes in. Hello. Hello, I'm Savik. Nice to meet you all. like a conquering hero. There's already like half a team here. Got Vivian down a little ways. Looks like 3 of them. I'm thinking, oh, you know, ITO Derry will log in just as we've got to Vortex. He always seems cursed with when he joins the stream, that guy. It's just like weird. Claws of Magel and poisonous bite. You can decide what you're going to have for damage. I'm wanting to do Arbiter. Not Arbiter. Yeah, well, Arbiter the DIO weekly. We has a Savik. Can bring Soldier, Shade or Engie. Bring your Soldier. I might have to switch out to one of my immune tunes. I did just at the very beginning of the stream. I went out to Neretva and got the blue. So, could get lucky. Might be able to get immunity on this tune as well. Almost all of yours. Yeah, the best way, really. Well, grab the mission, hit looking for team, and head on over. Yeah, Doc and Soldier are pretty much... Oh, Vulpu was on the last stream, which was a late one on Monday. Much to the chagrin of Mihalik, who wasn't at all impressed that he'd made time to come on the stream and then it wasn't there. Yeah, he came on and we were doing diners in Inferno, and he said, go and do the scary spider then. I was self-buffed on the Keeper. I managed it. And he was like, nice job. And, you know, you saw his message, yeah. He was like, oh yeah, you think you're all that, try the scary spider. And I found like, there's like one that's called the scary spider, but it's like a Lobby thing. And he's like, that ain't it, that's not the one. There's a much worse one. Blah blah. And sure enough, we did find the 251, or whatever he was. What tune are you on, Twisted? Thing is, I have only just washed my hair, so when I take these headphones off later, I'm gonna have like a permanent bump in it or something, you know? Like I care. Twisted Zol, Twisted All. Oh, search again. This is like Twisted Soul. Anyone else for a bit of DIO action? It is a bit early, yeah. I was thinking of switching the streams to quite a bit later. It seems to get a lot more people. It's a better time slot for them because they all show up. Like the last time I did a Monday stream, I did it in this time slot. And average viewer count was like, there was probably only 20 people max. Yet when I did one starting at about 8 o'clock, then the viewer count was like 30, 40. So I think it's just a mismatch between my time zone and when people would like to actually, you know, watch a stream. So I don't know, I'm not quite sure what to do. Because that is kind of late for me. That's like 8 o'clock at night till 11 o'clock at night. So, like, because normally 8 o'clock is when we're calling it quits and, you know. Has it done it yet? I'm just checking this video. Yay, 1440p at last. Need a thumbnail for it though. Yeah, it'd be too late for you, wouldn't it? If I started the stream at that time, that would be like, wait, what? What the hell? Alright, I'll release this video after the stream once I can find a suitable thumbnail, etc. E320 pilot, I can join with a friend. Cool. Yeah, come along. 3 slots available still. AOC and White Vamp. Okay, I'm looking. We're okay, yeah, we're waiting on a respawn. Ayok. Okay, there's one here. And white vamp, even white vamp. Okay, that leaves one more slot for anyone that would like to come along. Was over here, but we're next. So yeah, we should stand over here and like assert our authority. Exceptional Mother Nitrogena. See, even these mobs drop them. Why would anyone want that? Maybe the trick is you loot one of those and then it doesn't give you one as a reward. Or maybe not. There you go. Lundis! The old mate. Lundis, last spot for Dio. He's got all the cool character names, definitely. Or maybe it registers that you like the Nitrogena and gives you an extra one. Yeah. Long this. Right. I bet he's busy typing A's now, that's why he's... Invite to team. Or he's already done it. He could have already done it earlier on. He's on LFT. That was quite a quick spawn, that. Felt quite quick anyway. A lot shorter than like 15 minutes or what have you for prisoners and such. Suddenly I'm Dutch. He's gone off LFT. I don't know, maybe he was buffing himself. Don't miss out, Londis. We could maybe do another run after on different tunes, just for armour and bits and bobs. Apparently Londis is now Dutch. Now we can go with a team of 5, it works. I mean, you could do it with the dock and the soldiers, to be honest. DB2's a bit of a pain, but... I think he's doing like the FC CEO. No, right, okay. Could be. Yeah, it's like the big old vortex farm. Just keep. You don't even need to swap people for that. You just remake the team and go again. 12 man. What did we do? 4 12-mans in one night. That was nuts. And we still didn't get the multicoloured screwdriver we were after. That said, got a bunch of other stuff that was pretty nice. I got my Stellar Nanodeck finished off in short order. That was kind of cool. Of 9 220s, I have 11? Yeah, 11. I think. One more to go. Oh no, I've got 12, haven't I? Christ, I don't know how many tunes I've got. I've got 17 alts registered with the guild. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh god, 12, 13, 14, 15 220s. Oh my god. Yeah, if someone in the team has got a friend that they would like to invite, doing so just before we drop Vivian would be a good idea. I'm guessing they're not. 220 Engie. Oh god, hang on. Deal? He's not responding. I mean, you couldn't hold it any closer than that, really. I bet that mob can barely run at the moment. I need to ask him, because as soon as I invite him, I've got to say, you know, get to PW immediately. And at the moment, he's in Inferno. No, he's AFK, I think, or he's busy or something. Alright. Go. Meow. Yeah, he didn't answer, so. Safeguarded NCU memory. Nice item for Froobs. You know. Just saying. I'm going to finish this mug of tea and then refill it with water before we start on the next bit. And I have redonkulous run speed on this tune. It's nuts. What time is it for you? It is 17:41. It's quite early for me, to be honest. Right, I'm going to go get that quick drink I mentioned. Okay, Us back. It's almost not worth morphing for here, is it? He just cancels my morph. Which is annoying to say the least. Nearly went to the wrong one. Yes, I know it's the middle cave. But I still nearly went in the left-hand one. Because logically you go 1, 2, 3. You don't go 1, 2, 3. Unless you're Funcom. Then you do. Props reminder, yep. I haven't decided which props I really want to be using. I'm guessing I probably don't have the ones I do want. Oh yeah. Damage shield. I take it everybody knows this raid anyway. Or, you know, this instance. They're a shade, so I'm hoping they're... Oh no, they're agent. They should be alright. Faster than your shadow sticks. Oh. I was about to type cancel grid space and get faster than your shadow because grid space gets wiped in here. Faster than your shadow doesn't. But everybody went Yum! Right, we should have thrice blessed by the ancients. With any luck. I think everybody made it. See, I would morph, but it just cancelled. Yeah, the instinct is to heal here. Also, when I'm not morphed, I can't use my convert to poison damage buff. Which is flipping annoying. I've got healing blight as well. Someone has rust. I had healing blight. I think I had 2. Now he's got a countdown. 15 seconds remaining on AMS. Dock refresh UBT. AMS down. Heal, please! Heal me! Heal me before I'm dead. Somebody's got something because his health is jumping back up. Whatever it is, I can't see it. Just all go to blue and get rid of rust. Someone's got it. It's not in my NCU. Nope, Sav hasn't got it. Twisted doesn't have it. Happy. Nope. White vamp. No, can't see it. Okay, I got green. You got yellow. You got yellow. Okay, I got blue. There you go. That's what rust looks like. Call of rust. I think I just got another one then. I don't see it though. That felt like a double debuff. Could have been either. Could have been either. Like the shade attacks. Greed of the source. She's like yellow. Pretty sure I don't have that. That's blue. And an earthquake. Yeah, if you've got grid space freedom running in here, when the ground shakes, it gets rid of it. And now I'm a lizard. And I think I got yellow as well there. Pretty sure he double debuffed then. He does that occasionally. He's a bit of an evil man. Yes, he is. We don't like him. Yeah, if I go into Sabercat and then buff everything else, it just gets rid of Sabercat in a couple of seconds. It's kind of annoying. Just one of the foibles with this instance and this boss fight. But it's not like we haven't killed him many, many times. Because we have. Over the years, I have no idea. Oh, again. Red is always a really bad one. Especially when the tank is low on health or something. Because the doc is looking like, what's going on? Healing for like 1%. I got yellow. And there went my nano pool. We'll be okay. I'm just hoping I don't cock up the excuse me. Hoping I don't cock up the crystals in Vortex. And I have to go refarm them all. Normally I get 2 of them, 2 of each, and then if you do cock it up, you're kind of like, oh, I've got another one, you know. Right now if I go 100% crit, and he just immediately cancels your morph. I hate him. Yay. Pass on all the loot. Don't need it. Right, now I can actually morph. Yeah, the evasion NCU is quite nice actually. I think I've got one on my shade, maybe? Or is it my fixer? One of the two. Yep, looks like so. Yeah, Twisted has got the "Don't let me die, boss" script for his AMS, which is quite cool. I keep meaning to do that on my soldier and then just never do it. Now I've got to be extra careful jumping in here, or I will just end up on the deck. Okay, Cloud. Feel all big now in Saber Cat form. Yes, we do. Okay, no more ranged. No. Cloud spawned just as I jumped. Mid-air, in fact, I was like, no! All the no, all the no, all the no. Last... the one moment you definitely don't want it is mid-air in a jump. Right, see if I can spot it this time. Over there. Yeah, I can actually spot them now. For years I've not been able to... How the hell can you see it? And then someone said, you just got to look through that bit, see? Once you see it, you'll spot it every time is basically what people told me. And they're right. Once you can see it, you go, oh, right, yeah. And then you can always see it. It's hard to explain, but yeah, once you've seen it, you're like, aha, aha, ha, ha, ha. Can't hide from me no more. Okay, snared. Still snared. Have a look. Doesn't really need both of us, so... That's it there. You see that dock? That's it. Spare cloud. Yeah, DB1, which is this one, is easier than DB2. And obviously DB3, the hardest of all of the three by design. This is DB2. I always think this is DB1. I think that's a new cloud. But I'm sure it is. Okay, being teleported. That's another one that can happen. You're just jumping across and suddenly you get teleported. Yes! Go team! EverQuest. Welcome to the stream, EverQ. I never know what to say that. EverQ. There's some Notum infusers and such, and nanoskill gloves, if anybody's interested. There we go. Right, so... Poof. Time for Vortex. And thankfully the map actually tells you... well, if you have Bitnik's map or Atlas of Shadowlands, it tells you what order you need to use them in. You've just got to watch out for the queues inside Vortex for when the spirits spawn. I keep forgetting I don't have to go through ICC to do the to get there, because I've got a mission, an alien mission still, which I could just use, but I keep forgetting and running through ICC anyway. Yes, ICC, where frame rates go to die. Or something like, you know. They generally tank. Thereabouts. Red, green, yellow, blue. Yeah. Tells you when you get there as well on the map. Which I hadn't noticed until somebody actually pointed it out and went, that's the actual order you use them in. I was like, oh yeah. He said, feeling slightly embarrassed. I think you've got to be zoomed out one to see it though. And welcome to the stream anyway, Everq. Are you a former EverQuest player? Or EverQuest 2 player? Don't use perks when using crystals. Yeah, one action blocks the other. You know, that's maybe why people go AO2 when, like, every time Funcom post anything to do with Anarchy Online. Because the makers of EverQuest made EverQuest 2. You know, that was a long time ago, guys. It's probably never is the answer. No idea where I got this name. It's a cool name. Yeah, if you see here. Red, green, gold, blue. So I'm going to be watching carefully for the first part. Savik is immune. So we got the doc is immune, the soldier is immune. I'm going to try for immunity. And I have ballsed it up before now, so I think maybe using perks as well, or using the wrong one at the wrong time. Honestly, you'd be alright in here with just Savik healing you. She is that good on her dock. Right, we enter. I'm not charging up to him though. Wait till everybody has gotten inside. I'll do procs though. So I'm just going to be doing minimal damage at first. Twisted crashed. Soldier Link dead. Oops. Yeah. Like, oh. It'd been funny if I'd have run up and started shooting, thinking, I'll be alright, the soldier will be straight in. That'd be kind of painful. In here I'm fine with the new engine, but 12 man is just like, forget it. Red, green, gold, blue. Soldier on, looking for team. Got him. Already here. I'm just going to hit Q and then keep an eye out for the various spirits. Red. There's the greenie. Next should be yellow. There's the yellow one over there. last one. Okay, yellow's just died. So just blue to go. Not sure where blue spawns. There's the blue guy. There you go. This the feeling quickly passes. Right. Should now be immune. I'm not dying anyway. So that's something. Sky Cannon 1972. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Heather? Hello. I has a camera. And you look down to the bottom left and see the grizzled old man. Yeah, that's me. Oh, he's got his hobby horse out. Run around. Running around like God knows what. It's funny when the mind controller ends on when you're in cat form. The saber cat does the sitting down animation. It's really kind of like, what? Thinking I might move this monitor over to here so it's easier to look at chat and the webcam. Don't know yet. I've got so used to looking over here to look at chat. It may not work. Or, you know, just like third monitor. Go for broke. Run around. That used to be a TV show in the 70s for kids, I think. Run around. I think it started off as its own game in something called Crackerjack. I saw that one from the VOD on Monday. Yeah, I got them all on. Did it all for Friday last week. Put the tiles up and everything. Looks a lot better than it did, given it looked like crap before. Because it was basically a kid's mattress propped on the top of the amp and the back of the wall. Oh, come on, give me my tune back. Oh, my giddy aunt. There we go. I like the scripting on the soldier. Duh! Can UBT, boss, recharge now? No, hobby horse. It's a knockout, and yeah, Crackerjack, bookcase and pencil and bookcase. It was something like that. Crackerjack, pencil and pen, or something, which was like a weird prize. Mahalik has one too. It is a helpful script because the doc doesn't have to be looking at what's going on in somebody's NCU. So it is kind of cool in that respect. Yeah, he got himself stuck behind a pillar. He doesn't usually do that. It's quite rare. Right, let's kill these off. While they all aggro Savvy. These mobs always aggro the healer at the end. They are big meanies, they are. Yeah, Crackerjack, pencil and pen. That was it, yeah. Might Rage ran around. That used to be awesome. There was Tiz Was. There's loads of them. Sally James's almost legendary pop interview. That used to be nuts. Tis was Lenny Henry, who was then quite a skinny Londoner with he's black, doing an impression of a rather large, rotund bloke with a lisp from like Cornwall or somewhere. Whammaging around. There's a bunch of beaters. Anybody want waist or wrist? And spirits? I don't need any. Yeah, swap shop. I remember that. I can remember it didn't half start a craze as well. Alright, let's hand in the mission. Yeah, I'll come on my dock if you want, Sav. See if I can pick up some loot. I shall be the designated healer. I go now to ICC, where frame rates go to die. And see what reward we get. What's the betting? It'll be terrible. Did I get you... Did you get my question? Oh, why do I fight in Sabretooth? Right, Sabretooth isn't just a shape. It gives 220 extra add-all damage. And also means you can class the Claws of Magel, which buff the whole team for an extra 71 damage. And when morphed, you can also change your damage type with Poisonous Bite to disease damage, which is about the best damage in the game on most mobs, so that's why Advies are morphed when they fight. Because if it didn't do anything, I think most wouldn't. You got a chest. There we go. I've already got one, I think. I'm pretty sure I've got one in a bag. I was thinking of putting on. Yep, there you go. Oh no, that's living dragon flesh armor. There you go. Second one. I was kind of hoping for the cape, but yeah, so different morphs give different bonuses. So this one is just pure add damage, plus you get an extra nano as well, which is this one. So it gives 125 to add all damage, gives you 100 to add all off, melee in it for 250, ranged in it 250, physical in it for 250. So it's just like a big damage bonus morph. Then Wolf is defensive. So it gives you run speed for 800, dodge range for 300, so 330 to all evades. You then run this on top of it, lupine agility, which gives a further chunk of run speed and 55 add-all def. And again, lets you use that. And then the Leet gives you concealment for 700, 19 to crit, and 700 run speed. The Aura with it gives everyone an extra 7 and 110 run speed, and then you get an incidental buff with that, which gives you 100% crit. Yeah, so each morph, you know, is like, say you're soloing and you're not in a hurry and you just want to, you know, survive something, you go for a defensive morph like Wolf. And then if you just want to do all-out damage, you go for, depending on the build, you go for either Sabercat, or if you're a crit build, you'd probably go for Leet. Yeah, they are good. They're good morphs. Test Live, you can still get the old ones. Still kind of miffed about that. Right, I am bringing Doctor, aren't I? I'm not sure where I logged the Doctor off, to be honest. Blue Peter badge. Yeah. Or Magpie. Oh, I remember Magpie. Yeah, I remember Magpie. Okay. And... poof. Trying to remember how to play Doc. Just heal everyone. I remember now. Yeah, the Doc is immune as well, so... let's avoid nitrox. We don't like nitrox. Or, well, we don't mind nitrox. It's just that nitrox has a horrible habit of hitting very hard and warping you back to him when you run away. Right, I've got Le Savic. Where's everybody else gone? Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh. Yeah, right. Go pick up the mission so I can at least get the reward at the end. I thought I'd picked it up on this tune. Derp. No, you hadn't, you doofus. You're wrong. Oh yeah, you can have all three. You can have the PvP, the Alien, and the DIO one all running. Because I've done that before. Kind of, not deliberately so. You know, if I can manage to zone in. Right, let's make Savic the boss. While I faff around, because Savic is the boss. There you go. So, civil disobedience and dust it off. And now, I can't use my DB codes. I've got to run there now. Yay, go me. I am a genuous. You still can't... I think it's something to do with the phones or something, you know? I think if you're watching on a mobile device like Android or, you know, whatever, it's Enolikey. Stream's a bit washed out now. The sun has come up properly. It was really dark before. That's what it should look like. There you go. If it's too dark in any instance, I can always turn it back up. We've got 2 spots free. Yay! Should be interesting. Be really gutted if I get the cloak again, because I've got like one of the cloaks in social, an actual cloak there, and then one of these bags. I think I've got an other cloak as well. It's like I've had 3 of the bloody things all in a row, and it's like, seriously, what? Not sure which bag it's in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there you go. Dust Brigade Operative Covering. Please make this a yes drop item for the love of God. You need a bulwark. I do. I do. They're just really rare. I have one on the Keeper. It would probably be more useful on a Doctor, but hey. I was playing the Keeper at the time, so the Keeper got the fats. So that leaves us with what? 2 more slots if anyone else would like to join in and come do a DIO run. Should be pretty painless, seeing as we've done quite a few before. Yeah, the Keeper was before. Keeper was also when we were doing the new instance on Test Live. Just make sure all my buffs are good to go. I think we're good there. Whom else? Anybody else want to come along? Someone down here. There's a MA. He's looking. There's another shade there. He's in Rome currently. Anyone from the chat want to come along? Yeah, hard to believe that the Keeper was only like a year ago. And we got Mortisal. Dun dun dun. Have a queue. Need to get the kids to sleep, so maybe on the next round. Kids come first, my dude. The kids come first. Sleep comes in at about 3rd or 4th with kids. And we'll keep trying. And probably never get UBT to land. Okay, I'm stunned. No. General Vivian. Will not be having it. I'll try the other HUD. Just quickly. Nope. Back to the Healy HUD. No, just not going to land on it. I hate this mob. I hate it for not bloody well UBTing. Target resisted, target resisted, target resisted. Finally! That was like 7 attempts to get that to land. This is far too many. I'll back up as well. Makes it easier to heal if you don't get the stun. Oh, you get the stun all the way from here. Suppose I'd better watch the stream too. Yeah, well, you can do. God, these pistols seem so quiet on the dock compared to all my other characters that use range. This is the doctor's right and left hand. It's like very polite, you know, pistols with a bedside manner. They kind of gently cough at you. Yay! I got it twice that time. Yeah, when the new subway dungeon opened on Test Live, we were over there going, ooh, paging Dr. Kill patient. Yeah. Fancy calling the doctor Dr. Kildare, but they did. A wild mucker shadow appears. It is the Mortizol. Welcome on in. And we'll just keep failing. Target resisted. Target successful. It is so damn hard to get this bloody thing to land, I tell you. I'm barely having to heal you guys, by the way. Mind you, it's only this mob, isn't it? One thing I think we have here is lots and lots of healing. You know, between Keeper, Fixer and Doc. There's quite a bit going on. It was like that for me too. Lots of UBTing, very little healing. Yeah. It's just like nobody's health is dropping. So you're like, well, I'll throw a heal in. But chain casting UBT constantly. That's why it's so nice to have a Kraken team. Because malaise lands. Yeah, he's got the Dr. Death Yalm. Yeah. Dr. Kill Patient. That'll be a thing eventually, you watch. Yeah, in the latest video, which I'll release at the end of this stream, there's, I'm talking about, you know, the rest of this year, really, which is probably going to be the Let's Build an Enforcer, because that's the only one we haven't done yet. We've done every other class. So it'll be the last sort of proper one, and then all the ones subsequently after that will just be silly ones that we try and make work. I think that's the way it's going to go. Let's make a role-play series. Maybe. I'll certainly have a bit more time to do role-play stuff, but I'm not creative in that sense. I'm not a sort of writer type creative. You know, I'm sort of a musician, storyteller verbally, rather than write it all down kind of a... Everybody's different, right? Like I did a bit more dialogue for Big Man Force today. And he gave me a line. He says, but I need like a little bit more at the beginning of the line. And I went, oh, here you go. Just write this. And he was like, that's perfect. It's like, it's easier when you're saying it out loud to think of it, in fact. I think I'm actually not that good. Well, it ain't from a lack of bloody trying then, is it? You're probably a lot better than you think you are. Yeah, I went in first. Should be done in Discord. Yeah, he PM'd me on, or DM'd me on Discord. Said, have you got time to record a couple more lines for the episode? I was like, yeah, sure. Because I'm sat here at the computer when he's asking me, so the mic is here. I'm in an acoustically treated room. Yada yada. It's not hard. And just, just need a bit of peace and quiet to do it. And it begins. Oh, the shade init debuffs work. It's hard to spot mine when that happens. Ooh, I got red. Because it uses the same bloody icon. Oh, roleplay you mean, yeah. Well, if you ever need any sort of, spoken word stuff done, I'm quite happy to do it. Yay! Landed. UBT is now running. I'm greened. I'm cured. See what I mean? The pistol's like... it's like being coughed at by a mouse. Seismic activity. Let's try and renew. Come on. Yay, finally. 28 attempts later. Green. No, I've got another one there. I've got healing blight. No, it's gone. No, someone's got healing blight. And she's red, I think. So I've got it twice. Did he double debuff there? Because he does sometimes. He did last time as well. Yep. Oh, you didn't get the Zam buff. Oh dear. Try and get it. It's going to be damn hard once the fight starts, though. Oh, with the seismic. Come on. I got rust. I got rust. I got rust. Get rid of the rust. There we go. It's gone. And it's gone all gloomy in here, and I need to turn the gamma back up again. So everyone on the stream can see what the hell's going on. Got rust. Yellow. It's like, where's everyone gone? Okay. Keep that UBT running if I can. We're making headway. Yes, we are. Green again. Can heal you from all the way over here. We've got max nano range on the deck as well as everything else. If we constantly get green, it's great, because you're right next to the green one, so it's nice and easy to fix it. When you get like red and blue, you're like, Everyone's got to run off with the bloody mob. I'm going to try and heal you. Don't go too far away. It'll probably keep you alive to the end. Yep. Thought I could. Poof. And we exit. Some of the places it places you when it warps you out. Like, what the hell am I doing all the way over here? Another evade NCU. Yeah, if you get a full set, like 5 of them, plus a compiler, or maybe just 6 of them even. I think they go in every... You can... Yeah, I think it says on the description that they go in any slot. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. Oh, the unique. Oh. Yes, we do have a roleplay channel on Discord. I may even manage to dot this one. And even get as far as nuking him. Nope, already dead. Remains of... Oh. No. As soon as he zoned was dead. Oh. Alright, wait outside then. Yeah, there's like a massive dot if you don't get the 4 pillars before you start, anyway. That's where you get the thrice blessed by the Zan buff. That one there. I thought once the boss was down you were okay though. Evidently, nope. Right then. 20 minutes of trying to UBT the boss. If I can avoid getting stuck in bloody... Oh, geometry. Or falling off. Thank you. There's like an invisible wall somewhere I always seem to bloody well snag. How I find it, I'll never know. Okay, cloud somewhere. Is it? Yep. Okay, my nanos are all jammed. Weird. All the counters were stuck on 0. You get that sometimes and it's like, oh my god, what? You're out of sight there. Twisted. I'm assuming you've fallen down and missed the cloud. Oh, damn it. You're probably out of range for the perk. China light. Cloud. You can keep Savick alive, like. No chance to do much else, though. I don't know. Did you fall down when you were trying to get to the cloud, Twisted? Because once you're on the ground, you're out of range of healing. Even the perks, etc. Yeah, it's had me a few times like that. Res cans work. They do. I have much experience of using a res can. More on the dock and Advi than most other classes. When I think, I'm okay, I'll heal my way out of this. No, dead. You think you're doing well, and then discover, no, you're not. Stop shooting! God damn it. I just saw someone jump down again. You're okay this time, you're not got the dot from missing the cloud, which is always like, oh my god, what? I think there's another cloud though. Possibly. Nope, we're okay. Nicely done, everybody. Despite a mishap at the beginning, we're all fine. Right, I'm not really bothered about any of the loot, so... Vortex. has like a completely full bag of infusers thanks to Vulpu. So when people go, do you want to infuse it? No. Take it. Honestly, just I've got more than I know what to do with at this point. Yeah, so I am giving serious consideration to a Solitus Enforcer, because I've already got a Atrox one. So he is like the archetypal, you know, meat shield Enforcer, but I'd like to try a Solitus one, you know, a bit more nano pool, a bit quicker on nano skills as he's leveling and stuff. I think that might be more interesting. Everything is better as a Solitus, yes. It is one of the easier it is the easiest breed to get on with. You know, it's like the baseline breed for everything. If you're an Omni Solitus, even better. Yeah. I see a Savick running at the wall. The Zan area is cursed for Twisted. Yeah, he's just crashed coming in here again. Are you on old or new engine, Twisted? I mean, he's there on my screen. Sav has lead, though. The old engine, it's still crashing in here for you. That's weird. Normally it's rock solid. The, you know, the old vanilla engine in here is typically, like, awesome. Oh, I didn't check my other tune to make sure they had immunity, but I'm pretty sure they do. Quick buff. Got 220s. What first aid have I got? Not enough to use them, I don't... Oh, I'm an idiot. Dirt. Just a sec. Is that enough? 1621. I don't have enough. Which leaves 8 for this run. I'll be alright. Okay, procs. As soon as I regen nano. Yeah, the shade stun is working. I can see it here. There we go. I think I've still got PNH running in the background. Yeah, I do. No, you're not killing Savick. Stop it now. Refresh that UBT, uncontrollable. Maybe heal Savick as well. You know, because I'm nice like that. Yay, there we go. Wise Guy FSB, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We've got a flying brain slug. God, that's terrifying. They can drop from the sky on you now. Oh my god. Yeah, flying brain slugs. No! If I get a cloak on this tune, I'll be gutted, because I wanted it on the Advi. I'll probably get a Nitrogena again though. I jinxed it once on stream and said, let's all go and get our Nitrogenas, and 3 of us got Nitrogenas. I was like, are there any devs watching right now that are just messing with me? Because it felt like it, you know what I mean? I was just about to start a UBT try at him. Yay! It landed! Hallelujah. It's debuffing in it. Be doing rather well at avoiding losing all my nano. He said just before he lost all his nano and the whole team died, and it was horrible. He got a body lacerant. Yeah, I know, but I got like 3 or 4 of them. It's like I wanted back armor. I just wish the back armor wasn't no drop. That would be way better. It does not need to be no drop. It really doesn't. It needs to be yes drop and tradable. I got you, Sav, don't worry. Got myself as well. Okay, you awkward son of a bitch. Combat board. Oh, nice. Don't need it on this tune. Yeah, I mean the operative chest piece is very, very good, but I need back armor. Anything else on him? So combat board, shade, doohickey, support. Oh, support left arm. Very nice. Very expensive on GMI. Anyone want that? They go for lots of pennies. Already got all the beaters I need, so that goes the shade cap, yeah. Yeah, it's yours, like, yeah. Always try and get the damage readout when you use Spirit Siphon on the beast. You hit the beast for like nearly 1 million or something ridiculous. It's only 1% of his total HP, but it's a lot. Not 800. It's like 80k or something similar to that. It's nuts. Ugh, I need a lower desk. My shoulders are always like... Ugh. I'm sure it's because the chair doesn't come up as high as it used to, because my knees are starting to feel like they're in the air as well now. We shall see. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I got pants. Let's claim my cape that Cal wants. Yeah, I want it on that though, yeah. I mean, they're good pants. I mean, they're excellent pants for twinking, and they're tradable. I mean, they're good pants anyway, you know. They give you treatment, they give you multi-range, multi-melee first aid, 25 to all base abilities. I mean, they're pretty bloody nice, you know. I mean, if you had nothing else, you could certainly run round in them. That's for sure. Operative boots again. Does anyone want the pants? I've got like 3 pairs of pants and I only use them for twinking, so... Before we all go home, everyone, nobody needs pants. Okay. Yeah, it is the cloak I wanted for the Advi, because it's pretty nice armor actually. I mean, yeah, a bulwark would be better, but you know, one day at a time. You know, there's a lot to be said for that. Anyway. It seems everybody else is okay with them. Good luck, Carl. OnlyFans is suspending their policy change. Yeah, because OnlyFans probably spoke to their accountant who said, "What do you mean you're not putting smut for money on your platform? That's your business model." That's their entire business model, is smutty stuff and people subscribe and pay for it. That's the business. There's like maybe 2% of their business is maybe candid family pictures and things like that. You know, the rest of it though is clearly OnlyFans after dark. You know, it's just the usage through. Yeah, because nobody would they would collapse their own business. That, you know, it's like it's like that. Your entire business is based on that, but now they keep everything allowed. They had a distinction between nudity, which was okay, and porn, which wasn't. Yeah. We all know what OnlyFans is about. It's like everybody knows, and pulling the plug on it was stupid. You know, it would mean, well, it was fun while it lasted. That's it, you know? Right, yes, I am tired this evening, so I want to keep myself fresh for Friday. We'll do more stuff on Friday, and then Saturday is a big day, so we want to do a bit more then, and Sunday, of course. Bit of Hodor, you never know. And let's just see if anyone else is streaming a bit of Anarchy online. Let's have a look, see. Kane West has filed to change his name to Yi. No one else is streaming Anarchy. Damn. Somebody, I am the Narc, is streaming Anarchy on Arcade, which is not the same thing. Thank you, Twitch. Have a look. Chaification live? Chaification is live. We'll go raid Che, because I like Che. Simple as that. Saint Salivas, oh, you've come just at the very end. I'm just leaving now. Join my own OmniFans account, 60% off right now for all friends. Oh my god. What have we started? Does it have pictures of Philip Ross without his shirt on? Probably does. Oh my god. Yes, we'd just come to the end of the stream, so nice to see you, Saint Salibus. Unfortunately, you've joined us right at the end. I am sorry. So yes, we'll find out more about OmniFans only from Soto Mahoney on Friday. I'm sure he'll tell us all about it. For now, I will leave it there and just say thank you, everyone. There's a video which will be released about less than 1 minute after the end of this stream over on YouTube. It's a proper episode video where I talk about the next Let's Build. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube for that, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye for now.